Hazelet, Saskatchewan, a small, rural farming and oil community located in southwest Saskatchewan, 45 minutes north of the city of Swift Current. The school here is in great shape, equipped with great local teachers and a great place to be educated. With decreasing families and opportunities within the town, the school attendance rates were dropping. Once, over 150 students went to this school, and by the year 2006, there were fewer than 50 students in this K-12 school. Nothing was being done until someone stepped up. Christy Sletton was hired as the principal and had a great idea, and if successful, could save this small school and community.
I was actually on a year of maternity leave I spent some time kind of looking at the school from an outsider's perspective and saw that there was a definite trend that was not in favor of the school. There had been decreases in enrollment, probably every year that I was in the community, but the last 2 or 3 years had been significant decreases. And so I felt that we needed to do something, because I knew that there was going to be an amalgamation of school divisions, and so I felt that it was imperative that we come up with an idea that would probably give us some shot, I guess, at maintaining the school. So came up with the idea of international education and did kind of a bunch of research about about many different things, I guess, but international education came up as something that I thought we could do. I thought that there was a definite market for it, and I felt that it could be something that was different and special, and I felt that it would really fit with the type of community that Hazelet was.
Hazelet has always had a reputation of a friendly, accepting, thriving community, no matter how small it is.
I didn't grow up in this community, but I've never felt that I didn't, because everyone is so welcoming.
I think the people in Hazelet is what is unique to Hazelet. We have a great community.
It was within months that I kind of got the impression that this community had something special about it, and I got to find out that, you know, even though it was a small community, there was an amazing kind of atmosphere of you know, staying alive and you know, kind of maintaining what they had, and not only trying to keep that, but you know, trying to, you know, make what they had better. Once the proposal was accepted by the board, then we talked to the staff and presented the idea. And once we did that, then we had a community meeting where we invited everyone to come out and hear about what it is that we were proposing, and that meeting was very well attended. And in the past, meetings to do with education are, well, I think to date are still not all that well attended, but this meeting was very well attended. I remember clearly there was probably 50 or 60 people there, and when you're coming from a community of, you know, under 100 people, that's pretty good turnout. So
Hazelet took action to make the international program a success. Committees were formed and fundraisers were held.
I'm Faye Keenley side. I've lived in Hazelet since I've been 9, I think. I'm on the housing committee. So we basically will look at the profiles from the kids who are coming and the houses that we have, volunteer houses that we have, and try and make a match.
Many local families volunteered to be billets for international students.
My name is Maxine Sletton, and I've lived in Hazelet since 1989. I've billeted 2 students, yeah. Our first one was a boy from South America, and we really enjoyed him. We had a lot of fun with him, and it was all new and exciting, so that was very good, and our kids really enjoyed him. And then we had a boy from Korea.
The international program not only helps to save this small town school, but creates great experiences and opportunities for local and international students.
I'm Han Lee, but Hazelet people call me as Lee, and I'm from South Korea. It is a small town, so the relationship between each person is very strong.
I'm Enrique from Brazil. When I first came to Hazelet, and Sherry, my host mom, showed me the place, she said, "That's Hazelet." I looked, where? Where is Hazelet? It can't be Hazelet. thing I like the most in Hazelett School is the number of international students, because now I can go to a bunch of places like Switzerland, Thailand, Chile.
I'm Celia Soltron. I'm from Switzerland. When I first came here, I thought Hazelett, oh my god, it's kind of small, but after a few weeks or so, you get used to it, and it's nice. Like, the people are really nice.
My name's Leslie Shannon, and I've lived here all my life. I have enjoyed having the international students here because every year is new and exciting, and there's new people to meet.
14 students from 9 different countries came to experience rural life in Saskatchewan. Hazelett established an ESL, English's Second Language program, and offered field trips and music lessons for the local and international students. Hazelett was not the only community being affected by the threat of school closures. All around Hazelett, communities were fighting the same battle. Tompkins, a town of 150 people, located 40 kilometers south of Hazelett, was losing the fight to keep their school alive. They had to take a grade discontinuation from having kindergarten to grade 9 down to grade 6, affecting many families. Abby, located 40 kilometers north of Hazelett, also was fighting the school closures battle. Once a school with 100+ students was now down to around 70 students.
I'm Cody Halverson, and I'm in grade 10 at Abbey School. I started kindergarten in Lancer School, but then it got shut down, so I had to move to Abbey School to grade 10, but it'll close down next year when I'm in grade 11. Then I got to go to Hazelett or KB for grade 12.
My name is Katie Andrews, and I go to Abbey School, and I'm in grade 12. Right now, I think next year it's going to be kindergarten to grade 12, and then after that it's kindergarten to grade 9.
Opting to discontinue the high school grades to save younger grades, the discontinuation affects many students and families.
I'd rather graduate here because everyone else in my family did. It sucks when you gotta go somewhere else.
Schools are what keeps towns going, and makes them alive, and we'd lose a lot if the school closed.
The school closures are proposed to save the school division money. What the division has failed to account for are the additional costs associated with shuttling students from one area to another and the impact of vacating well-maintained school facilities. Some rural kids would have to ride the bus for more than an hour to get to a larger city school.
The closest school would be 22 miles, which would be Cabry or Abbey.
Oh, they'd have to go about 25 or 30 miles one way.
It's believed that larger schools create better and more opportunities for students. People in Hazelett feel differently. Students, teachers, and parents all prefer rural schools for many different reasons.
When I think about education and I think about how I want my kids to be educated, then all of their needs can be met very well in Hazelett.
Like, if you go to a bigger city, you don't have too much like student attention. Like the teachers help you way more when it's a small school and a small place.
Our province is built on rural communities, and that's our strength. We're not an urban province, we're a rural province, and we should be embracing that.
Many people helped to raise the student enrollment in Hazelett. Rebecca Anderson had an exceptional idea which helped.
3 years ago, when our oldest started kindergarten in Hazelett, I talked to the principal and actually ended up opening a preschool program. And since that, now we have started a licensed daycare center. We found that with the preschool, as we got kids that were kind of on the outskirts of the area involved in the school, when it came time for them to make the decision what school to send their kids to, they already had that attachment to Hazelett. And so we definitely saw an increase in enrollment because of the preschool. So having a licensed daycare facility where we've got kids starting already at the age of infant now, I think we'll just see that those results will be even more so in that direction.
And the community is working hard to help create an exciting environment for people to be attracted to. Hazelett's international program is still trying to grow and recruit more students.
If we count the first year of research, then this is the 5th year that international education has been a part of my life and a part of this community. And we've had a definite kind of roller coaster ride in terms of keeping the program alive. And I still strongly believe in the type of education that the international students are getting while they're here. One of our main selling points is the fact that we have small class sizes. We have the opportunity for students to be absolutely immersed in English because there's not a large international population in Hazelett other than the students. So, you know, all of those things are still at play and still positive factors in maintaining this program's integrity.
The school will not go under review for a couple of years, which by then, the school hopes to have grown enough to be taken off the review list.